Hey viewers, welcome to another game as the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing, a Bristleback game, and Bristleback is the newest hero here in Dota 2. So yeah, I had to do him. If you have a suggestion for a continuation on this, so kind of a new hero, or maybe one that I've already done but you like so much and you found a nice match or something like that, then let me know in the comments or send me a message. Just make sure that you title it with something that has Dota in it. So either send me an email at casualprogamer@hotmail.com, or just send me a message here on YouTube, send me the game number. Make sure you put something with Dota in the top so I can actually see that it's a Dota game and I will actually be able to pick it out. Same goes for StarCraft 2. It's a wrong video to put that on, but just so you know, if you have a good game that you played or that you've seen, then let me know. Anyhow, we're going with Bristleback here. And I already clicked him, right? No, I did not click him yet. Okay, that's excellent. Anyhow, as I said, the newest hero, so people are probably still figuring him out. And wow, 11 things shared. Let's see, we want to have this one. And we want to have this one, and then hang on, let's see how these look. They both look kind of awesome. Yeah, I don't like the, well, I like this one better. So let's do this one. A little bit frostier. So anyhow, let's discuss the skills a little bit. And by the way, this is a live game, so I have no clue how he's going to do. Maybe he's going to feed 0-8. Maybe he's going to totally rock faces. But it is better for me to just do a game that I don't know how it's going to end, because it is more exciting that way. So his first thingy is it's just a slow with an armor debuff. It can stack up to 4 times, and as you can see, it's the slow increases with level and of course with the amount of stacks. So it's a really good spell to just cast when you initiate in a fight, and well, because it has a low cooldown, it is pretty good. It has a 1.5 second cooldown, and as you can see, it has a pretty decent range. And it can be used pretty efficiently. Only costs 30 mana, so it shouldn't be too hard to keep casting it. And then, yeah, just keep doing damage to your opponents, obviously. So your second skill here, Quill Spray, is your main damage dealer. It is your bread and butter. It is the one skill that you want to have maxed and that you want to use at every possible time. Not in the beginning, of course, because it costs a little bit of mana, 35, but you can use it to last hit, you can use it to harass, you can use it to do pretty much whatever the hell you want. And yeah, it is, yeah, Quill Spray. It's exactly that. It's an AoE damage dealing effect that just fires out quills. Because, well, he is like a hedgehog. I don't know what he is supposed to be. I guess he's Bristleback, it doesn't matter. And yeah, it does quite a bit of damage. You can stack it. The maximum damage is 400, but you can stack it as many times as you want to. It lasts up to 10 seconds. Well, you have to get stacks up to 10 seconds, and then after 10 seconds the stack will go away. So you do have a maximum number of stacks pure naturally, because it only lasts for 10 seconds. So the debuff only lasts for 10 seconds. And as you can see, we're going to get the first kill here. There we go. It goes to this guy, who I'm not sure who that is. It is Necrolite. Okay, I haven't done him yet. But yeah, he picked up the first kill there. And we picked up a little bit of healing here. So both the Tango and the healing potion, healing salve, sorry, used. And that is excellent. So Lifestealer meets someone in the jungle, and we are not going to help. Well, one of us is, but the other guy is, the Bristleback is staying away. Wants to stay in the lane. He wants to help, I'm sure. is not going to be able to survive that then in the late game, because he wants to get this farm as much as possible, because otherwise he's going to have some trouble with his items in the late game, and that of course sucks balls. So your third skill is a very nice one actually. You get damage reduction when attacked from the back or from the sides. From the back you take the least damage. From the side you can take, well, half the reduction that you had from the back. And that is not your branch, sir. So it does not work for you. Yeah, this guy is going to want to sell that at some point maybe. But I'm not sure why he didn't sell that right in the beginning, but well, whatever. Anyhow, if you get 250 damage on you from one attack, I think, or total, I'm not actually sure. You will get a free quill spray, which also stacks with your normal quill sprays. So yeah, you kind of have that as a bonus. And obviously that is based on the current level of quill spray. So yeah, you do want to upgrade that quill spray as soon as possible. So yeah, 250 damage is a pretty big amount in the beginning, because you only have like, well, 500-600 life in the beginning, and now he has 750, so it's 1/3 of his of his HP, and obviously one quill spray is not that much. So you want to get as much regen as well as flat health going as possible, because by doing so, by getting the the quill spray, by getting quill spray to its maximum and then your health to as high as possible, the 250 damage do make up for the amount of damage you do, or well, are comparable to the amount of damage you do. So you will take out like 10% of their health while they take out 10% of your health, something like that. And yeah, of course armor and just flat HP will help with that, and well, it's just very useful to have. Anyhow, only goes for damage to your back, by the way, so you do want to make sure that you take as much damage to the back side as possible. Also because, well, you do want that anyway, because you get the reduction on that. And that reduction is pretty significant, because as you can see, it's up to 40% damage reduction, and that is a huge amount. I'm pretty sure the 250% is before the reduction. And so the with 40% reduction you already take a lot less damage from that. And here we go. Look at that, doing so much damage. Even though he is very tanky, he still does a very big amount of damage. There, nicely done. We do get an easy kill there, and unfortunately not getting the second kill, but the quill spray can still pick up this entire minion wave if he wants it. It is, however, not what they intend to do here. They intend to just go for this kill and just get it done. Then the ultimate, yeah, it's already up, so let me discuss it a little bit as well. Yeah, nicely done. Wow, he actually stayed alive there. The Warpath here, it is a passive ability, so you never trigger it anyway. You get basically a whole bunch of stats every time you cast a spell, and then those stacks last for 10 seconds, and you can stack multiple spells, obviously, so you can stack it up to 5 times, and you get extra bonus bonus damage, bonus movement speed, and yeah, it's just a great thing to have. The base is also in there, so the base is more than the per stack, but for the base you don't have to do anything, obviously. So yeah, all in all, that is just a great ultimate to have as someone who is basically relying on running away to do most of his damage, or to be the most effective. Not to do most of his damage. He does most of his damage head first into a fight, and then hopes to not die. And once he starts running out, however, people can no longer focus him, because, well, if you focus him, he's just going to take reduced damage. It's all wasted well, wasted damage basically. You waste 40%, up to 40% of your damage, and that is no good, especially if he has a decent amount of HP regen, because then, yeah, what are you going to do against that? There's not a whole lot you can do against that. And as you can see, just tower diving here like a mofo. Towers do not protect you like in League of Legends, but yeah, they do protect you somewhat. But as you can see, easy to just get out of there and still be healthy enough to get this kill. Come on, you can do this. He is going to get the kill. There you go. Double kill. So yeah, this is Bristleback for now. I'm really wondering how he's going to do in a few weeks when people are used to him, but for now he does such a huge amount of damage that people cannot really deal with that at all. And yeah, that is just something we have to concern ourselves with in a few weeks. And as you can see, just jumping into one of the minions, and yeah, he did stay alive for a little bit, but wow, just completely annihilating everyone there. Shadow Fiend is pretty fat by now. Let's see how he actually scored. He is 6-1 versus the 4-1 that we are following. So they are the two carries, although Bristleback technically not a carry, I guess. He's kind of a tanky DPS kind of guy. I don't know if that exists in the Dota 2 terminology, but for the League of Legends players, they all know what it means. It means you're super overpowered because you both have tankiness and you have damage, and that is just randomness all over the place. So currently, yeah, we are the two carries, as I said. The Shadow Fiend did get killed, so that's at least good. Minion wise, we are at number 3, and Shadow Fiend is all the way down here. There's not a whole lot between us, by the way, only 8 minions. It's not a big deal. And the gold per minute, let's see that. We are currently at the highest, 20 gold per minute higher than our, well, base competition there. And that is of course because of the minions. Taking out a few more minions and getting some kills and assists. Yeah, really makes up for those few extra kills. But yeah, well, it seems that we are doing quite well. We're pushing the tower here a little bit. Not really full on pushing because, well, there's no reason to. And he does not have a teleport scroll, which is kind of a shame because he could have helped out there. Going for Vanguard first, it's kind of the standard item on him because it adds a lot of health. It also adds a lot of defense in general. And since you are a defensive champion, your best bet is to go for defensive items and to make sure that those defensive stats on you are maximized, because then you can do your job the most efficient, and of course that is what you want. So we're going to take out this tower right now. So yeah, he's casting the quill spray to trigger the ultimate. So every time you trigger that, you get extra movement speed, but that was not what I intended to say. Extra base damage, and well, with extra damage you can take out the tower a little bit quicker. And there you go, the Shadow Fiend coming in, and he's not the only one. Sand King is also here, so they are going to make a push for this tower, and that is going to be very dangerous to go up against. But they are here with 2, and they are invisible. At least one of them is. Unfortunately, that did not last very long, and wow, the Shadow Fiend might actually go down here. No! The nice silence there, and the silence is going to be good enough to prevent them from dying. We do have to get out of here, by the way. Yeah, there you go, getting attacked. But is he going to stay alive? He does have quite tanky well, stats, and oh, I think he just got killed. Yeah, he got killed by a random I think that's the ultimate of Shadow Fiend. That was That was very, very bad play on him. He really turned back when he knew they had the kill already, but he got greedy. He wanted that kill for himself. And yeah, every time we see people getting greedy, that's when they get killed. So yeah, it doesn't really matter too much because he can still do pretty nicely. But yeah, that's an extra kill on Shadow Fiend now that he really shouldn't have gotten. And that is of course very unfortunate. Shadow Fiend has Blink Dagger now, which means he can engage even harder on people. Blink Dagger allows you to blink. So, for those of you not aware, it is an offensive item. It cannot be used defensively because for the 3 seconds after you get hit, you cannot use it. And it's only 3 seconds, so you can use it in some situations. You can use it defensively, but in most situations, yeah, you will die before you get a gap of 3 seconds between attacks. And because of that, you kind of only can use it to engage in a fight. So you blink in, you do your damage and you walk back out, hopefully after killing people. But well, this time it is not going to work for Shadow Fiend. Once again with that big AoE, I think ultimate, I'm assuming ultimate. And yeah, they do get a double kill out of that. Very nice, very nice. Nice defense on that mid tower. And yeah, we're kind of back in mid lane, I guess. With multiple champions, we need to just push this lane and get some tower kills going. Because, well, with Shadow Fiend out of the picture, why wouldn't you go for this tower? I mean, that's awesome. That tower does, or it gives you some awesome gold. Obviously, you need to watch out to either kill it or leave it at high enough HP so that they cannot deny it. And yeah, in this case, he just killed it. And oh, nice damage. The goo goes off. And yeah, immediately going for the double kill here. And Zeus actually picks up a double kill there. Very nice, very nice. And Zeus actually goes down. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know why we stopped attacking. I guess Zeus needs to get fed or something like that. But yeah, Bristleback is doing a good job of just getting fed anyway. So yeah, the tower shot's chasing a long way there, but yeah, Bristleback doesn't even feel those tower shots. It's really not a problem. So it was a 4-for-1 trade. That is excellent. It is 18 to 12 now. So yeah, that was pretty much a doubling of their advantage. And gold and experience wise, I really don't know who's ahead, but I'm going to have to... Oh, come on! Go for the kill! There you go, the bear dies with him, of course. And yeah, we're going to run out of there now. Probably good. So, gold wise, as you can see, the Dire is about 5,000 gold ahead. And experience wise, it is... 7,500 experience. As you can see, the Radiant was in the advantage for a pretty long time, mostly because of those kills on Death Prophet, and of course he was having a very good early game, but cannot really make it work at this moment, and that means that we're kind of back at where we're supposed to be. Namely, our team needs to win, of course. Our team is the one that is better than everyone else. It's always the case. No, actually, the first I think 4 or 5 games that I did on Dota, so the live games, all were lost by the team that I was actually watching. The goo goes up for the second time, and for a third time, no, it doesn't even matter. Whatever. The Quill Spray did the job, and yeah, just stacking up those ultimate stacks is a really big deal, because that extra movement speed really helps you to chase down opponents, as well as get away, of course, but mainly to to kill opponents when chasing them. And obviously, because you have such low cooldowns on your abilities, yeah, you only have 2 abilities, that's first, so it's really easy to play that. But really, yeah, just because you have such low cooldowns, you can stack your ultimate pretty high. And wow, are we going to get this kill on the Sand King? Yeah, one more, I think. Yep, there we go. That was good enough. They couldn't kill him before he actually got the kill. Was not even close to them killing the Bristleback. Bristleback just, well, annihilating everything. I don't know what that heart shape is above his head. And by the way, he is going for the cloak here. Cloak is a very good opening, well, not opening item, but yeah, kind of mid-game item where we are now. Because it reduces the magic damage and it allows you to just tank so much more damage. Because, well, it doesn't matter where the magic damage is coming from, you just reduce it anyway. And once again, if you amplify those defensive abilities, you're going to be more and more useful. Because your damage is going to come from the spells. And yeah, the spells are just really good at doing exactly what they need to do. Which is stack and then do damage. And as you can see, he's just following around this Sand King. Sand King is going to die there to the Zeus. And yeah, Zeus really with his ultimate works very well with someone like Bristleback, because it allows you to first do a whole lot of damage. So the Bristleback does a whole lot of damage, but then most of the time he loses his target when he's at low health. Not because he doesn't have the movement speed, but because there's a tower in the way or something like that. And of course, well, that's exactly what we see here. Oh, that was the thing above his head. I didn't realize, but the oh, I forgot your name, dude. Lifestealer, I think. Yeah, the Lifestealer actually went inside of him to stay alive. And yeah, because he's still inside now. When he's inside, the enemies cannot see him, so they cannot see that red mark. That's why I don't normally see it, because I've never played with a Lifestealer on my team. I did do a game on Lifestealer, that's why now I recognized it. But yeah, it's really something that I haven't seen a lot, but yeah, very nicely played, of course, because he was so low health, and he definitely wants to have that. So the Heart of Thrask here, getting a lot of regen here, strength, health, and of course every time you attack or something like that. Oh no, hang on. This is just health per second. Yeah. So health per second, and that is just awesome. And there you can see the well, the Lifestealer just engaging in the fight immediately after getting, well, just transported into it inside of the Bristleback. And the Bristleback just can just run in and take some damage, and then Lifestealer comes out at full health right next to his target, which is just where he wants to be. And as you can see, the tower is resisting the damage, because it regens when there are no minions around, and then when the minions show up, it does take a little bit for you to actually, well, undo the regen. But they did get an easy tower kill out of that. So there you go, the Sand King getting damaged once again by those by the Bristleback here. Bristleback is going to be stunned, however, and Sand King going to get out, no problem. He's taking quite a bit of tower damage there, but yeah, really doesn't care at this point. Sand King, however, oh, he came so far forward that they should have killed him, but most people just ran out. They probably didn't know who that was, and that could have ended badly for them. But yeah, because it was Sand King, they could have easily killed him. And yeah, it is indeed not the highest level of games, but at least we get to see a pretty good game here from Bristleback, who's really having fun, I think, because, well, he is currently 12-2 with 11 assists, so really dominating this game with his team. And yeah, they have twice the number of kills that the opponents have. And as you can see, just picking up all of the minions, no problem. The bear is going to die, taking a little bit of true damage there to his master. And once again, Lifestealer is inside, and Lifestealer is just going to wait there until he actually gets the chance, and that is right now. He went straight in on the Shadow something. Shadow Fiend, there you go. See? Shadow something. No, he went straight in for the Shadow Fiend and actually got the kill. But then got killed because he was taking all the tower damage and he was tanking all of the team's, the enemy team's skills and such. So yeah, Bristleback just going to walk out of here with all of his skills. He can pretty much do whatever he wants because he gets so much movement speed. And yeah, nice slow and a nice kill, because by now really you can't kill him anymore, because 2% of his health is regenerated every second, and he doesn't really lose anything anymore, because with all of that damage reduction, as well as with the damage reduction from the mantle is needed, because otherwise you will not survive against those spells, because they can still take you down with very bursty spells. And of course 15% damage reduction, or even better if you upgrade that to the next item, which I forgot what it's called, but you can upgrade it and you get an even more magic, anti-magic heavy spell item, sorry. And then spells really don't do anything anymore. So yeah, we are going to go into the bottom lane here with two of us. And are we going to catch anyone off guard here? Oh, it seems that everyone just ran straight past him. However, Shadow Fiend is still here, and he is taking some damage from both of the spells. And of course, yeah, you can see he actually regenerates health while doing that, while taking tower damage, because, well, he really doesn't care anymore. And as you can see, the tower is regenerating quite a bit of health. They need to focus it straight away and just take it down. But the minions come in and then the regen stops, and you can see immediately the tower gets taken out. They didn't want to wait for the minions. You don't have to if you don't take damage anyway, then might as well. So he's almost back up to full health. And that Hardest to Rask is so strong on champions that have a lot of strength or a lot of health in general, because 2% per second is huge. It's just huge. I mean, yeah, everyone can see why, I guess. But yeah, you can get just a lot of health from just the strength, and yeah, that's exactly what he was building here. He was building a lot of strength and straight HP items. And yeah, nice build, especially with the magic stick in the beginning, making sure that he can profit off of the spells cast from his opponents, as well as just stay alive in that situation where you need it. And yeah, especially with someone like, oh, I forgot your name, this guy. Death Prophet, yeah. With someone like Death Prophet, yeah, Death Prophet casts spells all the time to do damage, and if you get a stack out of that every time, then yeah, that greatly reduces the effectiveness of the spells, of course. And here we go, tanking a little bit of damage, and really, yeah, they're not going to really worry about that anymore. He's not actually taking damage from that tower. Oh my god. So much damage. And still taking so little damage of his own. So, yeah, this was a pretty uninteresting game from the point of view of, yeah, balance and such. And who are you? Bloodseeker, never heard of him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. This one. But yeah, not a very interesting game from the point of view of, yeah, balance, as I said, but a very interesting game from the point of view of our Bristleback, and he definitely has had a very good game. Yeah, he cannot take out the turret on his own without minions, obviously, because of the backdoor protection that you have in this game. Because you really used to be able to just kill towers on your own without minions. But you can see how little damage champions take from towers. It's just insanely low, and so you can tank it all day long. Just take out the tower and yeah, not even worry about it basically. So Death Prophet is going to release her ultimate. His ultimate? I don't know.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
But yeah, well, it doesn't even matter. It does no damage.
Dear me, Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
It does no damage. Anyhow, we're going to take out both towers, and then we're going to take out the Ancient and finally finish this game. It's kind of time to do that anyway, because well, this is getting kind of ridiculous. We're kind of all over the place. Let's just see some game stats. Kill wise, yeah, we have the 2 highest, and we have 5 out of the 6 highest. So yeah, there's that. So obviously they lost pretty hard. The only one that can actually complain is Shadow Fiend. And then we have 124 minions on this guy. Oh man. Wow. Oh, he actually dies for it. Okay, that's at least fair. Oh man, the game is still not over. What? Yeah, 124 minions. But yeah, compared to the 112, that is not that much more. It is a little bit more, but yeah, in gold per minute wise, he's still well below everything else. So yeah, as I said, not a very balanced game, but still an interesting one, I think. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.